everyone, welcome to the Polka Dot Life. I am Sally and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the United States. Today I have a gift wrapping project for you. It's for those smaller items that you have. Maybe they're stocking stuffers, or maybe they're very small but valuable gift that you want to have a little wow factor when you give it to someone. If you don't currently have a demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator. Just reach out to me at thepolkadotlife.com. You'll see how to contact me, request a catalog, place an order, all of those things. And I would be happy to help you with any questions or product concerns that you have. Let's head on over to the stamp desk and get started on that project. Hey everyone, we have so much to talk about today. I have two new catalogs. I can't show you inside, but I will show you the covers. The first is our mini catalog, January through June 2021. Oh, so this is just a tip of the iceberg. There is so much goodness in this catalog. I cannot wait to show you things from the inside. Then this one is our Sale-A-Bration Catalog. And if you're not familiar with Sale-A-Bration, it is one of our biggest events of the year. And you can even see here there are several specialty products that are on the cover. And so you get a little sneak peek there. But they're based on your sales. So if you buy $200 in products, you would be able to choose from several gifts that are free to you. They come in with $50 increments. Some are at the $50 mark, some are at the $100 mark. So if you had a $200 product value order, you could get 4 $50 items, you could get 2 $100 items, you could get 2 $50, and then you can get 1 $100. It's all mix and match, and they are while supplies last. So these are great. If you have purchased from me within the last year, you will be getting one of these automatically. I have already ordered your personal copy to be sent directly to your home. If you have not been my customer in the past year, you may go to thepolkadotlife.com and request a catalog there, and they will be coming shortly. I only have one list printed out here, but there are actually two, and they will both be listed on today's blog post. They are the retiring list, which is this one, and then there is the carryover list that will show you things that are in our current holiday catalog that will be rolling over till next year's annual catalog or holiday catalog. I'm not sure that they tell us which one. And then these are the things that will be retiring and that you won't be able to get anymore. So there are varying degrees of discounts on this list. And I apologize, it is small print, so you will probably want to download this so you can just take a look at it, make it bigger on your screen if you would choose to do so. This giant year-out closeout sale begins today, December the 8th. And you can go on to the website and order. Some of these things are at 50% off, some are at 10% off. It's just a varying thing. Some of them aren't discounted. A lot of times their stamp sets aren't usually discounted. We are actually going to be using some of those products that are going to be retired and on sale today in our project. Sometimes life just gets in the way and we have to hurry up with a wrapping project, especially at this time of year. We're going to be using Christmas paper, but keep in mind, this makes for a great option for all year long. So buy some of these things at a discount, and then you'll be set for any time you need a gift. We're going to be working with our tins, and we have two different styles. We have a round, it has a little window, and then we have a rectangle. Both shapes come in packs of 4, and they're packaged really nicely in a cardboard box, and they're all wrapped like this so that they shouldn't be scratched or anything like that when they arrive to your home. So the first one, if you have some cash or just small items, maybe you sometimes buy jewelry and it doesn't come with a box. And I don't know about you, but I can never find one of those jewelry box things when I need it. Or maybe this year you're doing gift cards because it's just a different kind of year here in 2020. I want to show you too this example of a gift card. This round one, I wouldn't have thought that it would fit, but it actually does fit in there. You may have to just put some tissue in there to get it to lay straight or just kind of prop it up, but it does actually work as well. And you know, I don't know about you, but if I'm giving somebody a gift card or cash, I kind of like to make it a nice presentation. So our gift tin, we can bring it in here on our grid paper, and we can see that it's 1, 2, 3, about 3.5. I guess if you do this overhang, it's about 4 inches. So I have cut my paper 3 inches by 8 inches. And so even if you aren't using one of these tins, if you have something else that you need to wrap, just around a box or something, maybe you've run out of wrapping paper. Let's rate our craft supplies. You just want to measure it and see what you need to make it work. So I have this 3 by 8 piece of paper, and I just want to take it and I'm going to wrap it around here. Now, you kind of want to determine too, when you're going to wrap, are you wrapping this for now until eternity? I mean, is it going to be, are you doing like a home decor piece or something that you're just doing a little decorative item? Or in my family, we tend to reuse our gift tins or boxes and those kinds of things. My mother-in-law was the queen at making a beautiful package. She could take a package of anything and make it look absolutely gorgeous. And this just made me think of her so very much. But if you want to be able to have your recipient maybe open it, close it back up and have it look pretty again, or just to be able that they can take this tin and reuse it, or like I say, within our own family, I would usually gather it up Christmas morning and we would just reuse it again. So with that spirit, we are just going to use glue dots. And I would just probably put 2 of those. Depending on if it's going to be sliding in and out of a stocking or something, I might use some more. But I would just simply take this and bring this up over and make these edges meet nicely. After you had put your gift in there, of course. Mine is just kind of faux today. But I thought that was really cute, just like it was. You could take your fingers and, like you would on a package, and make these edges nice and crisp. And now that I see this on the bottom, I would probably go ahead and use 3 glue dots on the bottom. But since mine are going to probably come apart again, I'm just going to use those for today. But say we have a few items that we wanted to give to somebody, and we wanted to do it in a, you know, just a nicer fashion than putting it in our card. Even though there's nothing wrong with doing that, we can certainly put a gift card holder in a greeting card in just a few minutes, and it still looks nice too. I am always one for finding out it's somebody's birthday at the last minute, or not having my act quite together and needing to just pull something together on the fly. So I like this. And like I say, don't just think Christmas. This is all year. Just collect these kind of things that you can use. And then especially these are going to be going away. So they are on the discounted list. These tins are. And this paper is as well. I love this paper. And I think it's at a pretty good discount, actually. I think it, don't quote me, but I think it might be one of those items that are on that 50% off. And then let's use the opposite side of this one. This will probably be a little bit longer of a video. We're going to do some stamping. We're going to be making these tins with some different options. I just thought we hadn't spent some time together for a little while, so we would do a little more of this on camera work. I love these particularly. for a mail gift. And you could stack these up. Our cinnamon cider ribbon actually works well with this paper. Our order deadline for guaranteed Christmas delivery is December 9th. So that is this week. I want you to keep that in mind. I'm really bad at guessing how much ribbon I would need, so I'm going to keep that attached. And these could probably get a little slippy. If you wanted to glue dot them together, you could absolutely do that to make your life a little bit easier. I think sometimes, in particular for a mail gift, for a younger mail, it's kind of okay, but I just think sometimes for our grandfathers and our fathers and, you know, our husbands, those little more stately gentlemen, something like this is just a little bit more elegant, these colors, sometimes than the real super bright things, even though I love those too. I think I even want these tails a little closer in. So let's set this aside just for a moment. And we have several options as well for gift tags. Like I say, I wanted to do some stamping with you just because we haven't done that for a little while. Let's bring in some of this old olive. And today, for these tags, this is where our punches come in and make just such a big difference. They're quick, and we can do a lot of things with them. Let's bring in our Night of Navy, just to make this a little bit more decorative. Not really sure what this is supposed to be. Just some sort of a, you can hang thing. It's like to hang the ornaments with, but I think that it makes a pretty little scroll design for the bottom of a tag. I have our delightful tag topper punch, and this strip is cut at 2 inches. I'm going to flip it this way so that I can see to make sure that I don't cut down into where I have my sentiment stamped. And we just simply close that. And what a pretty gift tag that is. And like I say, I could tie that right in there. Let's just take this apart real quick and add that on. I should have had that ready before I tied my ribbon. We have all kind of fun things for those of us who struggle to thread the needle. There. And that just makes easy work with some supplies that you already have in your home to make this gift look beautiful. course, you could tie it separately with its own little thing, have it hang down the side. We could arrange where this falls. If we wanted to have that sit a little more squarely, we could simply just slide our cross around and make it sit where we want it to. But I think that is so pretty. I am kind of a traditionalist, though. I kind of like it in the middle. Let's use our round tin. And today I wanted to show you two different little varieties. These are our layering circle dies. This is the largest of the two, and this is the next one. And so that's what we're working with today. Let's use this one. So this one pretty much, this is the largest size, and it covers this window. I'm going to move these out of the way. I am actually probably going to use these for gifts. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this. You could use either side. You know, this is the classic Christmas paper, and it is part of the Curvy collection, the Christmas Curvy. And I know that the Christmas Curvy stamp set will be going away. I took a quick scan at that list, and I'm not sure if it was on there or not. That font, like I say, is really small. I'll need to bring it up on my computer to check that out. But I wanted to go ahead and glue these layers together. But again, if we want, you could use any number of things. You could use our Seal Plus. I would not use my Tombow glue. You could use some tear and tape. Whatever it is that you have that you would like to use, I am just simply going to take a few glue dots. And I'm just going to place this right here. And just look how quick this is starting to look. So pretty. Wouldn't it even be great for your office, for your desktop, to organize some of your supplies and maybe just do it in a paper that you love, our designer series paper. Every time a catalog comes out, you could make a new one and just change up the theme or look of your desktop. As I said before, my mother-in-law was wonderful at making things look beautiful, and she was the queen of repurposing things before it was ever a trend. So she would probably do it like this so that it could be used again, and that's kind of how I'm going to do it today. I could cut that bow and do things separately, but I am just going to put some glue dots on the bottom, and we're going to just even make this ribbon stick together. Now that's not going to be a long-term thing. It's just not meant for that, especially on this fabric. So I don't know, I would say maybe this technique as far as sticking this together with the ribbon, I might save that for a gift that I'm going to hand deliver. That is even super cute, just like that. And seeing as how that slides like that, you could even just simply put another glue dot here under the center of your ribbon. I'm going to set this off to the side. Okay, we have some gray granite ink, we have shaded spruce, and cherry cobbler. Let's start. For this tag, let's use this shaded spruce. And just kind of center this we're going to be punching it, so it doesn't need to be worried about being super, super straight. And then let's just take some of our gray granite to kind of go along with that metallic of our tin and just kind of stamp around. You could stamp off, make some varying shades. It would be pretty. Any punch that you have works. I want you to use the things that you own. And I am going to snip a little bit of mine off. Gave myself a little too much room. And I'm just going to line this up in the punch and punch that out. Okay, I have another piece from what we used to make our other tag. So let's start by using our delightful tag topper punch again. We'll do our decorative edge at the beginning. I've pulled in from our banner year. I have taken this to and from punch. We'll use that. Let's just see how this works out. I want to use the Merry Christmas from the Curvy Christmas, and we'll put it towards the top. And then I want to take this vine or leaves, and I want to have a little green on this, so I want to make sure I'm not going to get down into that leftover portion from our other tag, just to give that some color. And then let's use our gray granite to snug in a to and from on that tag. And you know, I see there's a little blemish on this paper. I don't have any jewels over here with me, but I would just cover that up with a little gem or jewel. And let's just move these things out of the way. We're just going to bring our trimmer in here and just kind of go right here in between in that empty space. And so that's all that's left from that sheet. Let's bring this one back in. Again, you could use tape runners, you could use glue dots, you could do whatever it is that you have a lot of in your craft supply room. But that just makes for a really simple but beautiful wrapped gift. And like I say, there are any number of things. It would be great for even putting little candies or a few cookies or something and taking to a neighbor for a gift. Let's bring in our second tin. And this uses the second to largest. And actually, I was going to stamp on this, but I decided to do the tag instead. So let's just use that. And you can see whether you like the larger size or the smaller size on that one better. And you wouldn't be limited to just your circle dies. You could do a strip around this. You could use several different shapes that we have. So for today's video, I am just going to stick one on here. And let's see here. I have a pretty bow to use as well. And isn't that just super pretty? It doesn't have to be anything extravagant or over the top, but sometimes just these simple little things can make for a beautiful gift presentation and take something that might just be, even while it's much appreciated, don't get me wrong, I love to get a gift card or a little cash at Christmas to buy something that I normally wouldn't buy for myself. It just takes that gift of something that might be a little ordinary and just makes it a little more elegant. That was driving me crazy, so let's just bring in one of these little gems. We can put one right here as well. I like to work in threes. I like to work in a triangular shape. So there, isn't that pretty? Just even adding those little gems just pops it, and it makes it so lovely. Here are our 3 completed gift tins. I really think they turned out great. I may even go back and add a few little gems to this one as well. Leave me a comment on YouTube, Facebook, or my blog, and let me know which one of these is your favorite item. As always, remember to be kind, send a card, and do something creative. Bye-bye.